Yo, what up? It's Marcus Hubenbecker here to talk about being single. You know, I've noticed over time, that relationships came and go, and came and gone. I've only been in 4 real relationships. One of three, yeah, 4. Uh, you know, one of them could have worked out very well due to the fact that the first one really liked me, really liked me. We were the same age. We had the same qualities and stuff. The second one, which is a compulsive liar, like the third one was a compulsive liar, and they never were able to tell me stuff face to face. And to tell you the truth, I felt kind of like I was stabbed in the back. You know, it opened up my eyes, made me think, maybe think of what was really going on. Hey, how you doing? Um, Made me think of really what was going on. You know, and a lot of my friends were warning me about the third one, and the second one at the same time. And I found out the hard way that, I kept saying like, oh, things are gonna change, and they're like, no, it's not. The one thing that I didn't respect about the third or the second one was that the third one had a relationship with 5 other dudes that basically, you know, only slept with her, didn't really like her. And 3 of them I went to high school with. And, no, 2 of them I went to high school with. And, you know, it got real personal after that. And she tried to get me to fight the other 2 dudes just to make it seem like, that she's a prize waiting to be possessed by somebody. And, I didn't fall for it. I had to think about that for a second. And I basically told her, I said, look, you did that to make yourself look like I'm going to use trash for this one. Okay? And she basically agreed with me. She agreed with me, and no, she didn't agree with me at all. She's like, how am I trash when I was with 5 other guys? I'm like, idiot. You're with 5 other guys, and I knew 3 of them personally. So don't be coming up and lying to me about that. And she would start stuff with me. I cussed her out, and she lied in my face, lied over the phone to me. And then I had another relationship a little later on. Went back out with the second one. Come to find out, she was cheating on me with someone else too. And I knew the guy personally again. This guy I went to high school with our senior year, and he became a threat to me ever since. That's why I don't bother talking to him. I don't have him on any social media sites such as Facebook or Instagram. But he tried to add me a few times. And I told him, I said, nothing personal. I just rather have you not get involved in my situation. Honest to God. I don't want any problem with you. You stabbed me in the back. You made her go against me in every free willing way, and it made you look like a desperate tramp. I mean, the one thing that I don't like about relationships is the fact that it's not nothing to do with being committed, being faithful, telling the truth, helping each other out, building up each other's confidence. It's just a fact of you don't know what kind of old flames may spark up. You know what I'm saying? Because every time there's always something sparking up. There's always an old flame sparking up that has not been lit for a little while. And when they see me with her or whatever, then they get mad. They try to find a way to get her for them, so I can feel lonely and a little depressed. And hey, Shioni. Hey, Matt. What's up? Julianne. Basically, you know, I'm really not in the mood for a relationship at this moment. The main reason why is because there's not that many women out there that I would think that I would last with. I mean, there's a lot of them out there that are like me. I mean, what is not to like about me? You know, I'm an honest person. I work hard. Um, I'm athletic. I'm in great shape. I'm handsome. I may have like a little bit of hair on me and everything. I may look a little toned and everything, but that's okay. And looks are not always the best way to go about it. It's what's inside of here and what's inside of here. You, your brain will tell you to do something. Your heart will tell you something totally different. And you gotta listen to your heart, because if you don't, you'll always make the same mistakes over and over, and you'll never learn from it if it repeats itself over and over. So, my best advice to those that are now getting into relationships at a young age: take your time, give yourself time for the both of you to find out your flaws and the things that you don't like about each other. You can work on it together by trying to have it work. And a lot of relationships nowadays, you know, there's a lot of untrust. There's a lot of, you know, you know, impartial ways of looking at it in an impartial way. You gotta make sure you meet her halfway, and she's gotta meet you halfway as well. And you can't slip up. You slip up, it'll be harder to come back to. And that's what people gotta understand, especially as younger people in our early 20s, late teens, just getting into the world of being an adult. One of the things of being an adult, as not only as a woman or a man, is that adult-like challenges start to arise. And basically, when they start to arise, hey Angela, when they start to arise, you know, a lot of times you do not see them coming. You will not. You know, and that's the problem that keeps continuing, persisting. You know, and it's not so much the relationship itself. It's the person that thinks they're ready for it, but in actuality, they're nowhere near it. They're nowhere near ready. They're caught off guard by it. Now, I'm no saint, but I've been in 4 relationships. And the last one I have not talked to her in over 3 straight years now. 3 years. And basically, I don't want nothing to do with her. Because every time me or talk, there's always an issue. And everything. And, you know, I don't want to go back to things that, you know, hurt me emotionally, mentally, and physically. It drained me. It made me depressed. It had me on edge for a while. My heart was racing at a different beat every second. It was like I don't know what I was going through at that moment, but at that time, I felt like it was just mixed emotions. Some people can't handle all that crap because it gets to them after a while. That's why I enjoy being single, because it gives me time to figure out, you know, what women are looking for, what I'm looking for in a woman. And basically, you know, I really kind of like have one thing that I really desire and need is a woman that, you know, plays ball or plays sports or whatever, that can talk to me, that can love me, that can respect me for who I am, and that can help me with my biggest flaws, you know, and I can handle what they say to me without me getting mad, you know, women that will be there for me no matter what the circumstances. Basically, I want to ride till I die kind of woman, you know, and they're hard to find because all the ones I need are taken, you know, and there's a lot of them out there that spot me out and look at me and everything, and they wave and everything, and they say hi, but what I really want, or what I really need, is a woman that would do more than that. Dig, try to find a way to get to my heart and talk to my heart so it could change my ways about how I go on about certain things. And as of this moment, you know, I hope one day it'll happen and it'll change my life for the better. It will. It just, like everyone says, it takes time. You ain't going to get a woman overnight. It takes time for it to develop. It's like a plant. You water it and you let it get sun, and then about a week and a half later to 2 weeks later, it grows into a flower. And one thing you should never do, don't be in her garden or don't smell her flower. That basically means that when she's vulnerable, be careful, because you may say the wrong thing and it will break her down. And just be fresh about it, you know. Be fresh about it. Be ordinary, stick to what you do, and nothing will come up of it. And you gotta be careful. Okay? I'm being careful because really I'm not looking for a woman right now. I got things that come up at this moment that I really need to take care of, and it will get taken care of right away. But she's coming. Don't worry. She's out there. She's coming. Don't worry. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for her. And also, I would like to have a woman that will cuddle with me at night, take me to work, let me go fishing, if you guys know what I mean. You guys know what I mean. I didn't mean it like that, but you know what I meant. And just, you know, likes to chill, play ball, walk around my neighborhood, let me tap her ass. Now, I'll be careful I say this. Maybe one day let me get inside her pants. You know, and it'll happen. God has a plan for everybody. It's just only a matter of time until it slowly develops. And it will. You just gotta be patient. Don't rush it. You rush it, you'll never be fine. Well, guys, I'm going to go to bed. You guys have a good night. Thanks for those who viewed the video. I love you all.